Hi everybody, Feliz Dia De Los Muertos, welcome. So today is Dia De Los Muertos, Day of the Dead. It is on the 2nd. Yesterday we had All Saints Day, which is Dia De Los Muertos as well, but we focus on the children that have passed away. And today is everybody that passed away. So I'm sure a lot of you guys who are very intuitive have really been experiencing the synchronicities and the signs from spirit. So it's really awesome to get to connect in that way, and I give gratitude every day for this ability to be able to do that, and it's a beautiful thing. So let's see here. So today we've got a lot of things that we're going to discuss. So I specifically meditated on this, and I asked for anybody to come through that wanted to come through. Anybody from my viewers. So I'm going to be getting a lot of different energies, and I'm going to try to just pinpoint different ones. But there's going to be lots of different energies. Not everything will resonate because, like I said, we have a lot of people watching, so we'll have different energies coming in, and a specific message will be for a specific person. Another message will be another specific thing for somebody else. And since Spirit really likes to connect with music, I really wanted to get into music. So I did 10 songs initially because to me 10 is that spiritual number, that spiritual rebirth, but then something guided me to do 11 because 11 is a sort of a portal, a doorway, right? And so this is the doorway that they're coming. They have this doorway that they can come in. If you've ever seen the movie Coco, right? It's kind of like that. They have this moment where they can come in and they can, hover over us and really let us know that they are here, and it's beautiful. And so the other night, it was last night actually, I was meditating, and I kept seeing a bunch of different people just open a door, and like it looked like a door was open and a person was standing there, and then the door would close, and then another door would open, another person was standing there. So I had a lot of different energies come through last night, and it was kind of fascinating. It was real interesting. It was very strong. It was very poignant. Let's see here. Hi. Okay, so we're gonna start. So today is Dia de los Muertos. It is November 2nd. So we've got 11, which is a 2, and then we got the 2, which is a 2. So this is about partnerships, co-creating with others, peace, love, and harmony, right? So, but mainly partnerships. I'm seeing it as partnerships and being patient as well. So I'm seeing 11 as a doorway, and a lot of soulmates, soul family coming through that doorway. Hi, everybody. So this is what I'm seeing with this doorway, right? So, and then in 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it is the completion of a cycle, right? I see number 9 and 10 as like the karmic endings, the karmic cycles closing. And I see the ancestors. I pulled out all my ancestor crystals that I have. So I brought petrified wood to really connect us with our ancestors. I have a petrified sand dollar. The lighting is so bright that I don't know if you can see anything, but. And then we got a couple of pieces of ammonite. And I got phantom quartz. This is a very powerful crystal. I think it's definitely picks up a lot of energy, and so I might get some energy picked up through audio when I do the playback. And of course I just got a couple crystals for myself. The Caribbean calcite and angelite, chalcedony, just to kind of help myself, because I was having a lot of throat chakra stuff happening earlier, like even now I feel my throat is very itchy. I feel like like somebody either wants to communicate or somebody's throat was affected. So I'm feeling like my throat being affected. And I was having like a difficult time taking deep breaths in. I was almost feeling like I was, when a person is in a coma, and though the machine is breathing for them, they're trying to fight for their own breath. And it's almost feeling like I want to take my own breath, but then like it automatically does it on its own. And it's a weird feeling. So I'm seeing somebody in a hospital, somebody that was in a hospital. Let's see what else. And as I was doing, yesterday was a very difficult day for me. I don't know, everything that everybody was irritating me, getting me mad, upset. Something was going on. My morning started amazing, but I think that being high vibrational, some people don't like that high vibrational energy, and they try to bring you down. And I think everybody was like, that was around me was trying to like bring that energy down. It was up to me to just let it go. And so while I was doing laundry, I found a dime in the machine. And as we know, dimes represent the spirit world and the spirit connection, right? So that was my sign that it's okay. We got your back. We will get through this. So we got through this. Okay, so I want to just discuss what else. So another thing that happened was Scarlet Begonias came through again this morning, and it had just played in my Halloween live. So I was thinking of what about Scarlet Begonias, and then I was thinking of, my friend said Grateful Dead also has a version. So I was thinking of that too, the Grateful Dead. Grateful for for you, right? Thank you for lighting a candle for me. Thank you for your offerings. Thank you for your prayers. I'm hearing that, like they're very grateful for you and for your actions and all the work that you've been doing to connect with the other side. They do their part and you do your part. So I love that. Hi, Gabby. So I've got the throat thing happening. So somebody was affected with their throat. I have the dimes coming through. I have Grateful Dead, Scarlet Begonia. So I'm seeing the gratitude of the dead. What else? Okay, so we're going to start. We're going to get into it. So like I said, I got the ancestral crystal. So it could be ancestors. It could be anybody. It could be anybody that passed, that that has passed away. It's going to be a lot of different energies. So I'm just going to try to focus on one energy at a time. So the whole reading might not resonate for you. You might just have a little part that's for you. But feel free to just continue watching at your pace, or you come back at another time and watch it, however you want. Okay, so we're going to start with songs, because the main thing, like I said earlier, I wanted to communicate via song, because that's how I communicate, is via song. So we're going to start with communicating via song. And the first song that came through was Heaven in Hiding by Halsey. Frankie, come sit, Mama. You want to come sit? Come on. Frankie wants to come up. Say hi, everybody. It's me, Francois. Here you go. Or not. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay, so Heaven in Hiding by Halsey. Immediately when I saw that, when that song came through, it reminds me of people think that heaven is another destination that they need to get to, when really we are in heaven. It is a dimension superimposed on a dimension and superimposed on a dimension. It's a state of mind. It's a frequency. So though we can't see it sometimes we can. It's here, right? It is here. I don't know why I just feel like I'm trying to like catch my breath. Like I gotta take a deep breath. So okay, number 2, Failure's Not Flattering by Newfound Glory. Don't look too hard for what you want, because it's probably right in front of you. That's like not the exact lyric, but that's what he's saying. Like, don't look too hard. Like, why are you looking so hard for it when it's right there? And that goes very much with Heaven in Hiding. So, and some of the things that you want to say, they're at the tip of your tongue. And you leaving a lasting impression. So somebody that left a very lasting impression on your life, and they failed to see issues that were happening. They failed to see, actions that were happening, how they would affect somebody. So, and maybe you telling you that maybe you failed to see some of the issues that you have. Maybe you failed to see some of the things that need to be fixed or repaired in your life, the lessons, right? So failure's not flattering. And it says, I do hope you learned your lesson. So something about when people pass away, to me, it is a lesson. If a person passes away and we don't learn something from it, I feel like the death was in vain. So hope that the lesson was learned. And I keep getting like stuff flying in my eyes. Something about my eyes. I feel like I can't see. Like a feather or like a cat hair or something. Okay, so the next song was Push and Pull by July Talk. So something about July. So somebody could be referencing something that happened in July, or a 4th of July, or a birthday in July, something that is in July. And it talks about the push and pull, right? That we have in relationships. And maybe this was a relationship that was push and pull and push and pull. It almost reminds me of the runner and chaser. One person constantly pushing and one person pulling away, and back and forth, pushing and pulling. But I'm also seeing like somebody being pushed. Number 4, another great song, Poetic Tragedy by The Used. The cup is not half empty, as pessimists say. As far as he sees, nothing's left in the cup. A whole cup full of nothing for me to indulge, as the voice of ambition has long since been shut up. A singer, a writer. So this song is about suicide. So maybe somebody had lost somebody to suicide. He feels alone. His heart in his hand, he's alone. He feels alone. I feel. Then on that day, he breaks. He stood atop, then he yelled, and then he took his own life. So that song is about somebody who passed in that manner. And this can be via overdose, or this can be via suicide, but somebody who was trying to numb themselves, and that's what happened. I said that this reading was going to be a little heavy today, so people pass in various ways. And so that was one of them. And that song is my I keep seeing like feathers, or like, I don't know, like cat hairs or dog hairs. I don't know. Something keeps flying around. So Poetic Tragedy. 1 second. Let me grab my lip balm. He feels alone. His heart in his hand, he's alone. And on that road, took a deep breath. Okay, Poetic Tragedy. So, and it's a tragedy, and this talks about a tragic death. So this can be any type of tragic death, and I'm seeing the push that's on top of the tragic death. That could reference my friend Amy, who's right here. Okay, so the next song is Beautiful by Christina Aguilera. So it was somebody that was very beautiful, or they are telling you that you are beautiful, but I'm seeing beautiful. You are beautiful no matter what they say. Words can't bring you down. So Beautiful, Christina Aguilera. Number 6, Vietnam, Rage Against the Machine. So I'm seeing somebody who was in the military with Vietnam. Fear is your only God. So definitely seeing a veteran, somebody who passed that was a veteran. So we're gonna, these are just the songs, so we can kind of get an idea of who's here, and then we're gonna do some cards. So the next song, 7, Hysteria by Def Leppard. I get hysteria when I get that feeling, and I start believing. So this could be to you, like when you get that feeling that they're around and you start believing, because now you're seeing the signs and synchronicities of them around you, and you're like, oh shit, they are here. They're here. And it talks about out of touch, out of reach, yeah. So being almost feeling like you're out of touch, out of reach, but then they show you a sign that's so prominent that you just know that that's them, and you're like, oh, thank you for that. Hysteria, Def Leppard. So a leopard, something about leopard print. Somebody not being able to hear. And a leopard represents the divine feminine to me, right? She is the shapeshifter. She can transform into whoever she wants to, or he can transform into whoever he wants to. Number 8, Alien Love Call by Turnstile, and the album is Glow On. So I'm seeing aliens and glowing, something glowing. An alien love call. I'm seeing E.T. Phone Home. So I'm seeing E.T. referencing E.T. And it says, oh, it talks about I can't be the only one. So maybe possibly believing that you can't be the only person in somebody's life. I don't know why that's coming through, but maybe something like that. Because it talks about a love that's like a dream. Love coming to you that's so good that it feels like a dream. So maybe they're referencing that this love is coming, or maybe this was love that felt like a dream. And sometimes when somebody dies, it feels like a dream. Like, is this really happening? Is this really going on? So, love like a dream. Alien love call. And this is interesting because it said that you found the light inside of me that was locked away. And that's referencing for me, that's something, so I'm hearing the name Michael, of course, because that's for me, but it could also be for you, the name Mike. A person that lit up something inside of you that had been dormant for a very long time. Somebody who inspired you, right? Somebody who inspired you with their light. I see it like a candle, right? So we got the candle lit here. I see it like a candle, and you know, our light can sometimes ignite another person's light who is dim or is not lit, right? So number 9, Into the Dust by Mazzy Star. That was at 2:59. And I hope my phone doesn't. Oop, I don't know what happened to all this stuff. There it is. Okay, so I forgot to turn off the thing on my phone so it doesn't dim. Anyway, Into Dust is ashes. So somebody's ashes. Somebody has ashes. Somebody has the ashes of somebody. But I'm also seeing it as Mazzy Star, somebody who was a star. And that was at 2:59. Number 10, I love this, Jet Black Crow. So I love Jet Black Crow. It's from Sons of Sea, which I happen to be wearing a Brandon Boyd sweater. That's the Sons of Sea. So Jet Black Crow, the name Brandon. And I'm seeing crows. I'm seeing crows, birds, like you seen a plethora of birds. They're coming through in birds. They're coming through in all sorts of birds, but specifically black birds. And crows are very smart. I actually read an article and it talked about the evolution of birds, that even though they have a small brain, they have an intelligence, almost human-like intelligence. Their evolution of creating tools surpasses that of the human Neanderthal. So take with that as you will, however you want to, that resonates for you, but I'm seeing tools. Somebody's tools. I'm seeing coins. I'm seeing a tongue. I'm seeing a swollen tongue. But all the moments of bliss, when I look into your eyes, nothing compares to you. I'll take my chances. So that talks about meeting somebody that, and this could be them watching you fall in love, but it's talking about a love that you take your chances on, that is divine and amazing. And it says the only way out is in. Yeah, so the only way out of limbo, the limbo state, is going inward. I think a lot of focus with the universe is about exploring outer dimensions, right? A lot of people want to explore space and all that stuff, when the real magic is inward and the real exit is inward, almost like a torus, right? Going into in and then out. It reminds me of a black hole. Like a black hole is kind of like, I feel like a black hole is kind of like a torus. We think it just sucks everything in, but what if you just go in and it's a whole nother dimension or world? on the other side of that. So we'll both be mesmerized. So if you're ready to begin, we can take our chances. So this is talking about taking chances on love, taking chances on new love, because this could be the love of a lifetime. And then the final song was number 11 at 304. So the number 34 again coming through was Karma Police by Radiohead. And immediately when I think of Radiohead, I think of signals. I think of receiving signs and synchronicities. A receiver, right? Receiving. A radio receives and transmits. So receiving and transmitting information, telepathic information, connection to the spirit realm, however. And I'm also seeing karma completion, right? The ending of karmic cycles, because we moved past the 10 here. And realizing that if you are in a karmic pattern and a karmic loop, if you feel like your life is repeating, like if you're in a relationship and it's just like the past relationship with the same drama and same issues, that means that you have to work on things to break that karmic pattern. This could be with family, this could be with friends, this can be in work, this can be in love relationships, whatever that karmic loop that you feel like, I'm doing this again. It's like spirit and your ancestors are there trying to help you break this karmic cycle. They want to set you free. I'm here to set them free. They want to set you free, right? So this is the time. Okay, so those are the songs. And now we're going to get into the reading. So I have a few things that I wanted to use. I want to use numbers, because the number can represent a birthday, or it could represent a date, or it could represent an age. So I want to use numbers. So I got a few decks, my numerology decks. I'm going to try to use a lot of number decks. Then I have my past life oracle, because we know that time is not linear. Everything is now. So that could also tell us a little bit about them and what messages they have. And then I've got the messages from heaven that we will use as well. And I got animal decks, because sometimes we associate somebody with an animal. The personality of the animal could also be the same personality as that person. So let's take 3 deep mindful breaths. I got this beautiful Celestine and turquoise here to help us to connect. Thank you, Glennie, for these beautiful organites. I'm going to start with the numbers and the numerology. Actually, no, I'm going to start with the past life deck. So let's see what we got here. And like I said, it's going to be various energies. A lot of different frequencies, picking up on different frequencies. It's going to almost be like I'm tuning a radio and I'll stop and get something, and then I'll tune another radio and stop and get something. So it'd be a lot of tuning in. Forgiveness. So somebody that wants to ask for forgiveness. Because I'm seeing the doves representing peace offering. I'm seeing doves like at a funeral when they release the doves. I'm seeing doves being released. So I'm seeing doves being released. I'm seeing 2 of them. The number 2 has been coming through a lot. Before I started the reading today, I kept seeing 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. My phone had every notification for all my apps. There was a 2. It was like 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, and then today's the 2nd. So I'm seeing the date, the 2nd, or 222, 222. And somebody asking for forgiveness. So this can be somebody that their passing hurt you, whether this was via an OD or via somebody taking their own life. Something that somebody did and they want forgiveness. And I'm also seeing Prince, the singer Prince, the song I Would Die For You. Who would die for you? Usually like a parent would die for you. So like a parent, I would die for you, darling, if you only knew. I am conscious. I'm a dove. I'm your conscious. I am love. I am love. Forgiveness. Purity. Somebody with a pure heart that had a pure heart, because I'm seeing the white here. Seeing the number 1. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Somebody who, oh, interesting. Like I said, it's different energy, so not every message will be for you. So for this particular energy, I'm seeing a person that passed away and left their children. So it could be a father or a mother. Or it can be somebody who was a foster child, who was adopted. Orphan. It's a little orphan Annie. Somebody who was a writer. So I'm seeing somebody writing, whether you are a writer or they were a writer. They like to write things, maybe long texts. I'm seeing like a long text. I'm seeing poetry. Somebody who wrote a lot of poetry, because the poetic tragedy from The Used, it was about a poet. Somebody who had all this poetry, and maybe a lot of that poetry wasn't shared, because if you look at it, it's still rolled up. Not a lot of people have seen it, but it was written. So somebody who left their children, who was a writer. Oh my goodness, coins! There's those coins! Look at all them coins. Could it be like a $1 million penny in there? And I was telling you guys that when I went into the washing machine, I found a dime. So definitely seeing coins. So you are finding coins, or they're leaving coins for you to find. I'm seeing, and I got really thirsty all of a sudden. My throat got really dry all of a sudden. Somebody feeling like, I'm thirsty. Give me water. And sometimes when a person is in hospice, they can't give them liquids or anything. They have to let the body shut down naturally. And if you add liquids to that, the body's working overtime to process that liquid, and it makes the death a little more painful. So they don't give them liquids or anything to drink or eat in hospice. I mean, that's being referenced, hospice. I love the knighthood. So the Freemasonry, the Knights Templar. I'm seeing the Knights Templar, knighthood, somebody who protected you, a protector, somebody who you felt was a protector, not a knight in shining armor. I love that this knight, he has I forgot what this is called. It's like a unicorn horse. It's a unicorn. So I'm seeing a unicorn, but he's got the legs of like a lion. So it's like a half horse, half lion. I don't know what that is called. But I'm seeing this sword, this beautiful sword, like cutting out the bullshit. So I love that that's all come through. So definitely seeing a writer. It's going to be various energies. I wrote you something. I'm hearing, I wrote you something. And he's seeing like this shield, right? Because they protected you from a lot. And I feel like they're protecting you now from the other side. But I'm definitely seeing Freemasons. I'm seeing the Knights Templar, right? What did the Knights Templar protected? They protected the rose, the Holy Grail. So I'm hearing the Holy Grail, Holy Grail. Okay. Okay, let's get some more of these. The Holy Grail. You're the Holy Grail. The Da Vinci Code. Something about the Da Vinci Code. I'm hearing the Da Vinci Code, reading the Da Vinci Code, cracking the Da Vinci Code. Buddha, Asia. So I'm seeing, this looks like Thailand to me. When I went to Thailand, there was this beautiful huge Buddha. So I'm seeing a Buddha statue, acknowledging a Buddha statue, the acknowledgement of a Buddha statue. But I'm also acknowledging Asia as well. The continent of Asia. This can be India, this could be, China, this could be Korea, this could be Philippines as well. And I'm seeing this yellow robe, so I'm seeing like the sun. So a sun. Solar plexus, somebody who was very vibrant. But also the yellow represents liver to me as well. The liver. Okay. I'll come back to the rest of these cards later. Let's get some numbers here. Whoa, flew out. The number 48. I love this. So we got financial discipline. I'm seeing unconditional love, of course, the heart. Somebody who loves money. I love money. I like to make money. I love to make, because we got finances and financial discipline. So it was either somebody who liked to spend or somebody who was financially disciplined, somebody who hoarded money. Maybe they hoarded coins. They had like a coin collection, but I'm definitely seeing that. I love money. And the number 48. So 4 and the number 8. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So number 12, number 3. The Father, the Son. Whoop. Yeah, my phone should have turned off the I guess it does that anyway. Ay. Hi, Nim. Okay. So we have somebody who was financially disciplined, and look at the number 3 came through with financial discipline, but also somebody who's very creative. And look at, we've got a lot of yellow coming through. So I'm hearing that song from Coldplay. Look at the stars, look how they shine for you, and everything you do, because it was all yellow. So somebody who died of cancer. Somebody who died of cancer. I'm feeling. I'm seeing the name. I'm seeing Mercy. If my friend Susie is watching, she knows what I'm talking about. Financial discipline. What else? Yellow, the color yellow. So the solar plexus, the sun. More yellow. We got a lot of yellow here. This is happy ending. Somebody who liked a massage. Massage parlor. Somebody who liked massage parlor. If you missed what this video reading is about, today we are connecting with people that have passed away. This is a Dia De Los Muertos reading, so for those of you that are just joining. So we have somebody here who enjoyed, maybe they enjoyed fairy tales. They enjoyed like Disney, because Disney always has happy endings, so I'm seeing like Disney. I'm seeing Mickey Mouse, Disneyland. 9, 10, another 12. So we have 333, the number 333. So I was saying the numbers could represent a birthday, they could represent a life path, they can represent a day. So I'm seeing the 3rd and the 12th. 12 and 3. Happy ending. Usually when I think of a happy ending, you know, death is not a happy ending for us because we're grieving, but for them it is a happy ending because they're no longer suffering, right? So I'm seeing somebody who maybe was suffering and they're no longer suffering. I'm seeing the year 1993 and the year 1948. Happy ending. Like I said, that reminds me of a massage parlor, like somebody who, you know, goes to a massage parlor, the naughty massage parlor, and gets a happy ending. Oh, awesome. Whoa, okay, that's too many. But I'll get this one right here. So, the number 2, patience. So I was saying, I kept saying the number 222, so 222. And somebody who was into music, whether they played music, but that's how I communicate with spirit, is through music. I'm sure that you have also been receiving musical synchronicities and signs. Congratulations! And the number 32 here, so 23, 32, the number 5. I actually kept seeing the number 5 here, 555. My leg is itching for some reason, like my legs are itching now, the top of my thighs. The breathing is better again. I think they want to say I can breathe now. But music is coming through with another yellow star. Look at a lot of yellow, whatever yellow, maybe a yellow something, painting, yellow room, gold, something yellow. Number 7. So I'm seeing personal growth. So I was talking about how when somebody passes away, if we don't learn from it, their death is in vain. So I'm seeing that this death has caused a tremendous amount of personal growth. I got this purple here, so I was seeing Prince, Purple Rain. We got number 67, so 1967. 12, 13, the number 13, the number 4. Somebody could either have been, it says physical activity, so somebody who had either had minimum physical activity before their death, or somebody who was very physically active. So it's either or, but I'm seeing physical activity. I'm running out of breath, so even physical activity could have been hard. They required a lot of patience. Definitely seeing somebody who passed from cancer. Okay, so let's do some animals now. Let's get some animales here. Crows. Oh yeah, my friend Estella got me this crow deck. So jet black crow. Whoa. Restore. This was stuck in my deck, so I guess it was meant to hear restore the lily. So I'm seeing lilies again. If you watched my last reading, you will see that there was a lot of lilies in there, but I'm seeing restore, things being restored for the better, like restoring something you lost. Okay, let's see the animals. So a lily, 2 lilies. I'm seeing 2 lilies here. A small lily and a tall lily. It could be a child. The little lily and the big one, right? The younger and the older. I'm seeing the younger and older lilies. And lilies represent rebirth. So I'm seeing a rebirth. I have been seeing a rebirth, somebody being reborn. Porcupine. Free yourself of guilt and shame. So maybe you felt guilty about this death. You felt guilty. I think that's why the forgiveness card was coming through. And we hold a lot of anger and resentment of what we could have done differently in our solar plexus. So I'm seeing that anger about this death. Like, I wish I could have changed. I wish I could have did something different, and I didn't. I wish I could have helped them, and I didn't. I wish I could have been there, and I wasn't. Feeling that resentment, that guilt. And I love that it wants you to free yourself of that resentment and guilt and that shame, right? They see you as pure innocence. And I love that it's a porcupine, right? Because the porcupine, its quills, though it has a protector, you know, it puts up this wall so nobody can touch it. It's how it protects itself. But on the inside, it's super cuddly and sweet and cute. So, like, though you have a rough exterior and it's sharp, sometimes I feel like you have sharp, or this person had a sharp way of communicating, maybe. This person had a sharp way of communicating, like, and a hard exterior that can poke you. On the inside, they were soft and cuddly. Oh my God! I love that. Thank you for sharing that, because I have no idea if this is going to resonate with anybody. I'm just, whatever the energy is I'm picking up on, I'm just going to try to say it and then hope that whoever watches it, they get the message. But thank you for sharing that. So Estella, because when I replay this, it's not going to say it, but she says, interesting. Everything you mentioned is presented in my altar, from reading, poetry, yellow, money, mother passing away, leaving behind family, etc. 8 people represented on my altar. So I love that it's resonating for you, because I honestly don't know. It's not resonating for me, so I hope that it's resonating for somebody. But I love that. Look at, he's got yellow flowers. And it's a yellow card. So a lot of yellow here. So much yellow. So much yellow. Look at all this yellow. Almost like every other card that came through was yellow. And Cancer. We got Cancer coming through. And I'm seeing somebody who was a great teacher. And you're learning a lesson from them. They taught you a lot through their life and through their passing. Wow. Wow, I just said that I said that about Mikey when he passed. I said he taught me a lot when he was alive, but he taught me even more after he passed away. And I think that death changed me in a profound way. And I think I pray that if anybody ever loses anybody, that their death changes them in the profound way that Mike changed me. Okay, let's keep going. So, like I said, it's going to be lots of various different energies coming through. I don't know who, or what, but let's do. I really like these cards. Thank you, Aurora, for this beautiful spirit animal deck. I rarely get to use it, and so I'm glad that I get to use it here. And let's see what else they want to say. A horse. So I'm seeing a horse. Maybe they liked horses, but another yellow card. Well, I guess they're all yellow. I'm like, another yellow card. The whole deck is yellow. You always have a choice. Freedom. So I love this. It's a white horse. Behold the pale horse. I'm so sorry, Jojo. Jojo is my little friend. It's my best friend Estella's son, Jojo. And somebody he loved passed from cancer, and it changed him deeply. It opened him up. Yes, I hate that somebody passed and had to affect him that way, but I love that he was actually able to learn and open up from it. But this horse represents a lot to me. I'm a horse in Chinese astrology, and the horse represents freedom to me. It represents being your authentic self, being able to be free to travel, to do whatever you want. So the 5th, I'm seeing the 5. The number 5. Again, a lot of number 5 here. So May. I'm seeing March, and I'm seeing May. And February. And I'm seeing February. So white horse. White horse, once again, representing purity. I'm seeing a lot of white. That crown chakra opening up. Purity. Milky. I'm seeing a kangaroo. Gratitude. So at the beginning, in the early messages, I said I saw Grateful Dead, and the gratitude that the dead are saying thank you. Thank you for thinking of me. Thank you for remembering me. Thank you for these offerings. Thank you for not forgetting me is the main thing. Like, I think that when we remember them, they continue to live on, right? I posted a quote today that said, the dead are alive in our memories. That's how they live on, through our memories, through our remembering. So, yeah, let me see here. Yeah, so a kangaroo, somebody hopping. Oh, and a baby Joey. Look at Jojo. Baby Joey. So tell Jojo that there's the kangaroo spirit animal watching over Jojo, right? He's tucked in safe in there. Be grateful for all you are blessed with. So I love that. Kangaroo, Australia. So something about Australia. A pouch, a little Joey. A little pouch. Look at like a little pouch. I got a little pouch right here. Okay. Let's keep going. I love that came out, Joey, as we're talking about Jojo. The name Joe has been coming through a lot. Jojo, I do know a lot of Joes, but that name has been coming through a lot. Jojo, Joey, Joe, J-O. That's too many. I just want one card, please. I'm just gonna pick one. Oop. The whale. So somebody connected to the ocean, somebody who lived a long time. Because whales live a very long time. And soul's path. Honor your soul's purpose. And the whales have this ancient knowledge, ancient wisdom. So somebody that was very wise, somebody that has a lot of ancient wisdom, they really dived deep. Because the whales, they dive the deepest in the ocean. So somebody who was able to dive deep Somebody old. Whale. I like these cards. I'm surprised I never used them, but because I have so many cards, it's hard to like incorporate all of them in my readings. Marsupials. Hawk. Yes, okay, so the hawk has been coming through all day. I'm hearing somebody has a dirty mind, like a person that had a dirty mind, because earlier I was hearing the name Mike Hawk, and then I was like, oh, say that fast. What does it say? And then I heard like somebody laughing, like somebody who had a dirty mind. So at the beginning of the reading, I was talking about how, for those of you that missed it, that I was meditating yesterday, and in that meditation I kept seeing a portal. Sometimes it was like a doorway opening, and sometimes it was like a camera lens. You know how a camera lens opens and closes, like woo woo. So I kept seeing that, like it would open and then a person's face or somebody would appear, and then it would close, and then it would open again and another person would appear. So a lot of people were appearing to me yesterday. I have no idea who they are. I'm sure that they're coming through here, but one of them had a dirty mind. So choose your priorities and eliminate all distractions. So the hawks, they can see things from far away. They can see the prey or whatever, water, whatever they need, they can see it. And they're not always predators, right? Like if a hawk has just eaten, and he's sitting next to a squirrel, the squirrel is not, like, it's not his prey because he already ate. So the squirrel can be around him and it's fine. You know, they only eat when they need to eat. They don't hurt people just to hurt people. They don't kill just to kill. So I'm seeing a hawk as in like focused, intent, somebody who is very focused, and I'm seeing them watching you like a hawk. Watching you like a hawk. This thing needs to stop doing that. I gotta like remember to turn off that. Okay, let's keep going. We're gonna use the different cards now. Okay, this is gonna go over here. So far, whoa. Sausage fruit tree. Sausage fruit tree. So this is about somebody like the giving tree. So the number 32 again. So that's the second time we have the number 32 coming through. And sausage fruit tree, and I love it because look at the sun is there again. So a sun keeps popping up again. Sausage fruit tree is about abundance. The sausage fruit tree will give and give and give. I think it's about a fertility or abundance. What number is it again? 32. Abundance. So the native tree bears abundant, radiant fruit and flowers. Local legends believe it to play a sacred role in the manifestation of great sexual energy. So look at how it's talking about a dirty mind. So this person that's coming through had a dirty mind. Because we got the sausage fruit tree, and I'm thinking of sausage. You want some sausage for breakfast? So, somebody who had a dirty mind. That's fun. I like, playful. It's like a playful energy, a very playful energy. Encourages you to explore your creative, sensual, and sexual energy. And it's also a strong sense of grounding. Honor and embrace your primitive power. Which is interesting because the whale is also very primitive. So somebody very primitive. And then we had the ant. So somebody who was all about community, helping others, coming together with others. They could carry a heavy load, a heavy burden. I'm seeing the number 1. So number 5 and number 1. 15. Or 51. I'm seeing the letter W or an M. I'm seeing C and M or E and M. M. So the ants, they're all about community. They're all about helping others, helping their friends. They can carry a large load and weight on their back. So somebody who was always carrying the weight of others. Sausage, yeah, the sausage fruit tree. You want a sausage? I'll give you a sausage. I love it! The owl. Somebody very wise. So that came through. The very wise, the wisdom, the whale. Somebody who was very wise. Who The number 33 is enlightenment. So it is the Jesus number, so the letter J. It's 33, but it's also the number 6. 3 plus 3 is 6. And so I like this with coming through with the hawk. So we do have a lot of bird energy, a lot of birds coming through. And I was talking about how the bird, and we have a little ibis on the back here representing the Egyptian stuff. So a lot of Egyptian. We have a lot of stars here. So more stars. Stars, that's for you. I guess that's why all the stars were coming through. Look at the stars, look how they shine for you. And everything you do. And it was all yellow. Your skin and bones turned into something beautiful. So 33, the number of enlightenment, being illuminated. The owl also, he can turn his head and he can see. He has eyes behind his back. So you could never pull one over on this person. Ooh. Ooh. I'm seeing the Harry Potter owl. Your skin. Oh yeah, your skin and bones. We'll do one more of this deck. This is Mikey's deck, so it's got a very powerful energy. Thank you, Estella, for that beautiful altar tribute that you did to Mike. I love it. Dugong tiger. I love this. So look at that. We have more whales. The dugong is a whale, and then the tiger. So this is the ocean and the earth meet. And the dugong tiger is all about balance, right? I have the tiger, rising up. Dugong tiger, also Tony the tiger. So this is all about balance, straddling both earth and the water and heaven and earth and the limbo, right? Being right balanced center. So I'm seeing that. Number 7, which is all about faith, the truth seeker, having faith in the things that you see. So definitely seeing whales. I'm seeing the leopard, or is it the lion? It's a lion, I think. Lyrians. The Lyrians. Where did my booklet go? Oh, here it is. Dugong tiger. And it's all about truth. Somebody who's very truthful, or maybe they didn't tell the truth. One or the other, right? But I'm seeing truth. Something that had to do with truth. If it was a person that passed from, addiction or whatever, maybe they had a problem with telling the truth, talking about their path. Harry Potter. Oh, that's awesome. See, I'm glad this reading is resonating for somebody. So, I love this. This is my favorite quote. This is one of my favorite quotes. An alchemical dictum states, for a tree's branches to reach the heights of heaven, its roots need to touch hell. So this is a person of extremes, somebody who had extremes. They neglected to find balance in ideas, self-care, emotions, relationships, and work. So, or maybe they were extreme and, they work too hard. Work hard, play hard. Work hard, play hard. Okay, we're going to use the archangel animals now. Breathe, breathe. I'm hearing breathe, breathe. Breathe. Ah, look at little doggy. So maybe somebody lost a dog, or the person that passed away had a dog that they loved. But I'm seeing a dog here, and God, dog spelled backwards is God. So be disciplined in your home and community life. But look at it. It looks like a little Shih Tzu, and then it looks like a little, just like a little terrier mix. Look at that little Shih Tzu. A little Shih Tzu. I call it a little Shih Tzu because it looks like a little sheepdog. It almost looks like Benji. Ben, the two of us may look no more. We both found what we were looking for. Dog. I'm gonna tell you what star system the dog is from. That's so cute. So somebody that had really loved dogs. Somebody that really loved dogs, or a dog. So let's see. They originate from Sirius, where the gold ray of Christ is kept. The gold ray of Christ. I got a lot of gold and yellow in this reading, so that's awesome. And the dogs represent unconditional love. So somebody that you loved unconditionally, or they loved you unconditionally. So I'm seeing this unconditional love. And look at the yellow. Once again, more yellow. There's a lot of yellow in this reading. A lot of gold, a lot of yellow. So it talks about family life. Oh my God, it's on page 34. Many. It talks about respecting yourself, healthy boundaries. So maybe they want you to respect yourself and respect your healthy boundaries. Time to get away. Time to get away. I'm hearing. And not to forget to continue to practice your spiritual gifts. I have that issue. Sometimes I don't read as often as I should, or, tap into this as often as I should. I think I'm only guided to read when I really feel like there's a message. And I think in order to hone your abilities, you need to do it even when you don't feel there's a message, right? Just to hone the abilities. But dog, I love that came through. Dog star. So a connection with dogs, something about a dog, a connection with a dog. Something with a connection with a swan. Ron and Tammy Swanson from Parks and Rec. So Parks and Rec. Archangel Bokpi. I don't think I've ever heard of Archangel Bokpi, so I want to learn about. Well, do you guys want to learn about Archangel Bokpi? I do. It's backwards, but. Oh, thank you, Estella. Yes, stars. It's all about the intention. Okay, you can't do a bad job. Look at my altar. You would laugh. My altar had vitamins. It had all this healthy stuff. It had some leftover taffy from last Christmas. Whatever I had in this RV, I was like, let me just give them this. What would I like? Oh, I would like these vitamins. What would I like? I would love this organite. And I would love, it was just things that I would like, but that I know that they would like too. So that's what I put there. It just has to be the intention, and you're putting your heart into it. And that's all that matters, is your heart. Okay. Let me fix this. Okay, let's continue. We're talking about swans. Ron Swanson. Doop. Okay, Ron Swanson, the swan. So something about a swan. I'm thinking of Rhode Island. When I was in Rhode Island on the East Coast, and I made a bond and friendship with these beautiful swans. So Archangel Bokpi, interesting. And they came from Sirius as well. So I'm seeing Sirius. They teach lessons of purity, serenity, and beauty. They're majestic. I don't see anything about Bokpi. It doesn't tell me about Bokpi. I guess I'll have to learn about Bokpi afterwards. I wish it would. Bokpi. Pie. Something about pie. Okay, so let's keep going. So we got a swan, we got a dog. Swans are beautiful. So there used to be an ugly duckling, and then they became a swan. So I'm seeing them acknowledging your progress from the ugly duckling to the swan. And it doesn't have to be about beauty, but just it has to do with your growth in a sense of spirituality, right? Another kangaroo. A Joey. Another kangaroo. That's 2 kangaroos in 2 different decks. Look at that. So a kangaroo, so Australia, something about Australia. Be a force for good. Archangel Rokiel, Garisa, and Sandalphon. Sandalphon's the only one that I've heard of. Gersisa, and Raquel. Jerry and Raquel and Sandalphon. So I love that. There's 4 kangaroos here representing the solid foundation for the future, stability, somebody who taught, somebody who learned, a great teacher. So somebody who was a great teacher. And let's see. That's an interesting 2 kangaroos. So I'm almost seeing like the Kangol hats as well. The Kangol hats. So like a hat. So they ascended from Mars. So Mars. And to ground the energy and wisdom of the golden symbolization of Lemuria. So I was getting Lemuria in the Halloween reading. I got Lemuria again with the 2 whales that are coming through. That deep ancient knowledge from Lemuria and Atlantis. So talking about Kundalini energy, rising up, and this is a card of wise, balanced, compassionate leadership. So somebody, once again, that was very wise. Somebody that was very wise coming through. Okay, let's go move on to the next animal decks. Hee hee. Hee hee hee. Kangaroos love to hop, they love to jump, and they can box. Kangaroos love to box. They will knock you out. I will knock you out. Mama said knock you out. I'm gonna knock you out. Whoa. Oh, I guess those 2 want to come out. Another tiger. This reminds me of Thailand. Muay Thai, kickboxing, tiger beer. Another tiger, guys. And a scorpion. Scorpio. A Scorpio and a tiger. So when I see scorpions and Scorpios, you know, Scorpios are very mysterious. So I got a lot of mystery coming through at the beginning with a couple of the songs. Hi, Frankie. Hi. What are you doing? Little Franks. So, you know, there's a lot of good aspects. They're very intuitive. So somebody who is very intuitive, but they have those pinchers. And when they pinch you, that shit hurts. So it could have been somebody who I was talking about earlier. This is different energies. So each card that I'm reading could be a different energy, or it could be the same energy of something else. But this person is somebody whose words hurt. I think that's why they were asking for somebody who was asking for forgiveness at the beginning. Somebody whose words hurt. I'm also seeing the Scorpions, the band. And Tiger, there's the Tiger again, guys. I actually want to see what the Tiger has to say on here. Because since we got the Dugong Tiger, so we got a couple tigers and we got a couple kangaroos. Isn't that, like, strange? So, passionate energy, power, graceful sensuality, and primal vital force. Fierceness, courage, and tenderness. So, somebody who was courageous. But they're highly visible and hiding in the shadows. So I'm seeing somebody who's, I don't want to say stalking, but maybe, you know, I guess this would make sense for Amy. She was stalked before. Somebody was hiding in the shadows. Somebody who was courageous to beat to the beat of their own drum. They didn't care what people thought about them, right? So Scorpio. What is Scorpio? I think, is that October? So I'm seeing October. Are we still in Scorpio? I don't know. Are we in Scorpio now? Late October, November? Oh yeah, we're in Scorpio now, I think. We'll do one more of these. You did? That's awesome. I told you, I feel like when I play this back, I feel like we're going to hear stuff. I feel like, you know, but as I was talking about Amy, I think, is that when the orb happened, when I talked about Amy? She was stalked, right? What does a lion do? It stalks its prey. And we got 2. Oh, okay. It was Amy. Because we had 2 tigers stalking. The prey. Yeah. Interesting. And she was a beautiful swan. So we got salmon. Salmon swim upstream. So this reminds me of Dumb and Dumber. The salmon of Capistrano. Dumb and Dumber. So the movie Dumb and Dumber with Jim Carrey, Jeff Bridges, and the Wienermobile. So salmon. And salmon is good. It has omega fatty acids. The salmon oil is really good. Why am oh, whoa. Did I just do that? I did do that. I accidentally flipped over kite. Number 34. Magic messenger all around you. I love this. So I'm going to read this because I accidentally flipped it over, and we know that there are no accidents. But before I read that, I'm going to just get to salmon real quick. I just want to see what the, because I don't know what a message would a salmon have. What message would a salmon have for us? Inner wisdom. So yeah, somebody who is very wise. Trust your gut and always move in the right direction. Even when it feels like you're moving against the current, consider that success might just be over the next hurdle. Keep going. Yes, life offers you both easy and wonderful, challenging, painful experiences, which all offer you opportunities to learn, to grow, to be in flow with your own rhythm. Use them all. I love that. It's like they got your back. They got your back. Wow. Ah, yes you are. We are in a Scorpio. Yes, hiding in the shadows, Nim. So, okay, so we're going to get to the kite because this is one of my favorite cards in the deck. This is probably my favorite card in the deck. So we got a hawk, we got an owl, and we got a kite. They're all very similar. They have very similar message, and this is all about your intuition and trusting your intuition. It's a beautiful card. Just look at its beak. It's got these beautiful yellow eyes. It reminds me of A Christmas Story. Yellow eyes, yellow eyes. He had yellow eyes. So 34, which is my number. I didn't notice this in the Halloween reading. Mikey has been around. So for those of you that are not familiar with my boyfriend that passed away, Michael, the number was 34 that we had a connection with. And so my reading had 3 34s in it. And I did not make the connection that, oh, that's probably Mikey. But here it is again, 34. It's like, yes, bitch, I'm here. So 34, magic messenger. Magic messages exist all around you. So magic, I'm seeing magic, Harry Potter, magic. They are spiritual signs and confirmations from the universe. These messages may appear to you in cloud formations. So you might be seeing cloud formations, recurring numbers, animal encounters, or even in the TV shows that you are watching. Today, Kite is asking you to pay attention to the clues that appear and to stay open to the infinite supply of magic that exists all around us. Should you be seeking an answer or clear insight, ask Kite your question. Then notice, acknowledge, and take action on the information you receive. These messages are sacred signs that are divine in nature. The spirit realm is excited to participate in your journey with you and is always ready to collaborate on your life's vision and dreams. So the pengwa. And guess what? It's a kite. I'm also seeing a kite. Like somebody flying a kite. Like Thomas Jefferson, right? With the key. Was it Thomas Jefferson? Or who the hell did it? Who flew the kite? Anyway, one of them flew the kite and they had the key at the end. And the key. Mikey. I get it. I get it. That was sometimes when I read, I get my own personal messages as well. But yeah, that was pretty awesome. Okay, so let's keep going. I don't even know how long I've been on here. Does it tell you guys like how long I've been on? Because it doesn't tell me. And they all hide in the shadows of trees. Yes! Nim, you're on it today, Nim. Because yeah, we got the hawk, we got the owl, and we got the kite. They all are in the trees. So a strong connection to trees. I'm seeing like the sequoias. I'm seeing like Oregon. I'm seeing like John Muir Woods. The name John. Oh, John! My friend Anastasia's father, John. So, but it could be somebody else. You guys know named John. Okay. Okay, so I have no idea how long I've been on, but actually, let me check my time here. So my last song was at 3:04. 4, so I probably started like about 3:30, I think. So I'm not sure what time it is now, but over here. Nice. Okay, so let's keep going. I'm trying to figure out which cards like are guiding me, because I have so many cards, and I know that I have to. I want to do. Let's do the talking to heaven, and we'll clarify the talking with heaven with other cards. So these are specific messages. I'm just going to do a set of cards. These are going to be specific messages from the other side to you. And so if you haven't lost anybody, you can still watch this reading. And whoa, that flipped over. Like, I wasn't even... You saw how that flipped over really weird? I'm going to have to like go back and rewatch that, because that was weird. I am with the rest of the family. That's beautiful. That reminds me of Coco, the movie Coco. Like, on the other side, they're with the rest of the family. Sometimes, this is going to sound very weird, sometimes I feel like I passed away and I'm with the family that passed away. And then my other family lives elsewhere and does their life and lives their life. It's a weird feeling. But I'm seeing the ocean. I am seeing a child. So I'm seeing either 2 parents there and a child in the center there. Earlier I was seeing somebody who was adopted, a orphan. So I'm seeing a child. I'm seeing a sunset. Watching sunsets. Somebody watching a sunset with you. Yeah. Another... Oh my god. Okay. So, we get to experience my connection with Mikey. So the sunsets, the kite, that's his card. I am here with you. He was an avid hiker. So I'm seeing somebody who loved to hike. I'm here helping you. So, the way that I work with Michael is that when I do readings like this, he kind of is the go-between to bring the energy in. So I work with him when I do a lot of the mediumship readings. He's my go-between. But I love this. This guy is wearing khakis and a scarf, and he's hiked the top of a mountain, and he's carrying this khaki-colored flag. Like, I surrender, or I have made it to the top. I'm seeing this beautiful rainbow at the very back, and somewhere over the rainbow, I'm hearing that, once again, that Somewhere Over the Rainbow song by Israel KK. It starts with the Kakakawa. It's Hawaiian. I don't want to butcher it, and that's what I'm doing there. But I'm seeing this beautiful sun. It almost looks like a violet flame. So I'm seeing the violet flame, the twin flame connection. I'm seeing the beautiful rainbow representing promises and wish fulfillment. And not to get too personal about that, but when he passed away, everybody used to say that he was going to bring me somebody amazing. And so I still hold on to that, and I've never settled for anything less than what I thought was amazing. And so I think this is a sign for you not to settle for things that are not worthy of your time. And I'm seeing them like acknowledging that you climbed a huge, you leveled up in some way, right? Because I'm also seeing that level up is bringing you this wish fulfillment. Like, here you go. Here is this blessing. Here is this promise that I made. So I'm seeing the promises. And I'm seeing that they're here helping you. Your ancestors are here helping you, along with the rest of the family. Your family, the rest of the family, like they're all helping you. Beautiful. I can't get this thing to like, whoop. I don't know what's going on. There it goes. Okay. My phone's doing some crazy stuff. Stars said she saw some orbs, but that's should be natural for this reading. I wish I knew the timestamp was on that, but I know that it's when I started talking about Amy over here. Here we go. My mind is free. So I'm definitely seeing on this card, so these could all be different energies. Somebody who was an overthinker, whether somebody was an overthinker or their mind was clouded by drugs and alcohol, their mind is free and clear now. or maybe it was somebody who had a lot of limited beliefs, and now they're able to think clearly. I'm seeing a portal, a doorway. This looks very similar to the doorways that I saw people coming through in my meditation. It was like that, like they'd pop through and then they would go back, and another person would come through. It was really strange. But I'm seeing a feather, this beautiful white feather. I'm seeing the cloud formations. And then, oh yeah, this one popped out too. I am learning over here. Oh, I'm seeing a lot of water, reminding me to drink water. Who else is here? Let's see. Oh. Thank you, Nim. Thank you. I don't feel entitled to it, but I do feel that, and not necessarily the word deserving, but I just feel, I don't know if the word is just a deserve. I don't think it's deserving. I just feel like, I think everybody deserves that, you know? So it's not just me. I feel like everybody deserves this, like, love that's supportive and that gets you, right? And they don't have to, like, get everything. Like, I don't expect the next person in my life to be into tarot or do all this stuff that I do. I don't expect it. It'd be great if they understood it and they were into it, but, you know, just like if they are into sports and I'm not, you know, I don't have to be. You know, it's all about energy, and if the energy is right and it's a beautiful balance of yin and yang and mastery, I think that's right, a beautiful reciprocal relationship of respect, loyalty, understanding, compassion. That's what I want for everybody in the world. Okay, so I love this. Snow. A lot of snow was coming in. A lot of snow came through in my in the Halloween reading as well, with the Kiss from the Rose song and a couple other ones. Nim, it's not that I feel unworthy. I just feel that it's not a question of worthiness. I think we all deserve it, right? We all deserve that. And to just say only me deserve, I deserve the greatest thing. I feel like everybody deserves it. So here we go. It is not your fault. So this is going to the forgiveness card, the very first reading. I'm feeling that same energy. Somebody passed away. They want you to know that it was not your fault, to release any guilt and shame. We did have a couple cards that talked about releasing guilt and shame. I don't know where. I don't know what I did with all the cards. They're just, everything's just scattered around now. Oh, here we go. Yeah, I think it was one of the animal ones. Good luck. Good luck finding it, Marcy. I don't know what I did with it. Anyway. Okay, so it's not your fault. I'm seeing somebody trekking in the snow. Somebody's cold. Yeah, it would be great. It'd make it a lot easier to have somebody who's into the stuff that you're into, but it's not mandatory or necessary. But it is, you know, and I don't, that's the thing, right? You want to say, oh, that's asking too much. But now you're belittling yourself by saying, well, that's asking too much. So I guess we put out into the energy exactly what we want, right? So yeah, it'd be great if they were into this. It would be great. It'd be great if they, you know, were into Reiki and they believed in it. It'd be great if they were all about synchronicities and, holy cow, all about synchronicities and signs. Yay! Look at that. How many rainbows we got? We got 3. So I'm here helping you. I am so much better now. My mind is free. I'm so much better now. My mind is free. I'm no longer, you know, imprisoned by my thought process. And this could be somebody who suffered from depression. But they're so much better now. And I'm seeing wish fulfillment. I'm seeing a lot of orbs. I'm seeing a lot of orbs. A lot of orbs, 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 orbs. I don't know if you can see them. Oh, look at more yellow flowers. A lot of yellow. I'm seeing baby's breath. So maybe somebody who lost a baby. I'm also seeing somebody who left a baby. I'm seeing a lot of bubbles. Somebody blowing bubbles. I'm seeing the beautiful rainbow once again. Wish fulfillment, promises, chakras, the alignment of the chakras. And then, of course, we are soulmates. So this was somebody's love. We are all soulmates. If you guys are watching my readings, you know, we are soul family. Pull cards. Nim said he'd pull cards for his girl every evening. So everybody, Nim's single. Nim's single. Shadow Reiki. So I love this. It's got one of my favorite flowers, the peony, and they have such like if you go to Hawaii, the scent of peony is everywhere. It's so beautiful. But this is reminding you that we are soulmates, and I'm seeing beautiful lava rocks. So I'm seeing like a lava stone, or I'm seeing like a lava bracelet, you know, the bracelets with the lava on it. So I'm seeing lava, the peony scent, a flowery scent. Sometimes when spirit is around, we will smell the flower scent because it's a very sweetness. It's a sweet smell. It processes itself in a very sweet way. Versus when the energy is a little bit lower, a lower vibrational energy, you can smell sulfur. Yeah, we are soulmates. Died from brain cancer. Oh, yeah, the cancer was coming through strongly. So I did see somebody who passed from cancer. It was coming through with the yellow, a lot of yellow. And it's like he wants Jojo to know, I am so much better now. And that he is here helping. He even has the flag, like he climbed a mountain. I'm watching you climb those mountains. I'm watching you move those volcanoes. Move those mountains, because look at, there's the volcano. Hawaii, of course, this is Hawaii. Yes, Michael, yes. Okay, I will get to Hawaii eventually. I don't know what happened. I had this real like longing to live there, and then I don't know, it just kind of went away. I don't know if it's because I got really depressed or what happened, but I just felt like nothing was giving me joy. Nothing was, you know, fulfilling me, but things are shifting and changing now. Okay, so let's do I want like some like which one, Marcy? Here we go. Is it this one? Yeah. The cards are falling. Whoop. Deep breath, deep breath, deep breath. He passes a brick arch. Oh, that's awesome. A brick arch. Representing stability. Bridget. And I'm seeing somebody who has somebody's ashes, and they're holding on to the ashes. And it talks about looking deeper into situations before proceeding, like not doing things willy-nilly and just jumping into things. Like really looking into it and seeing if it's what you want to do, if it's aligned with what you want, right? Because look at Astara's at the bottom of the deck. You deserve the best. Reach for the stars with your dreams and desires, and don't compromise. Yeah, so this is telling you don't settle for less than you deserve. As we were talking about the relationship stuff, friendships, blah, 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 relationships, partnerships, talks about not settling for less than you deserve. But look at that. She's reaching for the stars. Reach for the stars. Don't settle. Like, don't settle. It has to be aligned. Perfectly aligned. See. Boop. No. There we go. I have to keep hitting the screen so it doesn't close my phone because it's on the automatic close. Aurora, where are you at, Aurora? Is Aurora still here? Forever transforming. There's your card. You are flying high right now, which may threaten others, but don't descend, because others will soon become inspired by your example. And look at the arch. Look at the arch. There's the arch you were talking about, Estella. It's a brick arch. Holy cow. Ah, look at that. That's phenomenal. She literally just commented about a brick arch, and then there it is. And it's getting hot in here. That's amazing. But I'm seeing this beautiful, like, she's flying, and that, like, reaching for the stars. Like, she's flying. Like, this is her reaching for those dang stars, and this is her, like, she's up there. She's gonna touch the star. She's like, bing, 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 bing. It's almost like we create the constellations with our fingertips. Beep, beep, boop, bop, beep, boop, beep. I don't know why David Spade's 19 or 2000s AT&T commercial has been popping up, but I keep hearing beep, boop, bop, beep, boop, beep. Bethany. When you take excellent care of yourself, everybody benefits. Give yourself a relaxing treat today, such as a massage, sea salt bath, or pedicure. That's what I'm gonna do. I need to do that because I have not done that. I recommended to you guys on Halloween. I kept hearing a sea salt bath. Like, you guys need to take a sea salt bath. And here it is again. So you guys definitely need to take care of yourself. Give yourself a pedicure or give yourself a self massage if you can't go get one. But definitely take a sea salt bath. Definitely feeling that energy. Like, there's a lot of solar flares that are happening right now. I know I didn't want to turn this into anything more than tapping into ancestors and stuff here, but it's coming through. The solar flares that are coming through, they're very strong, and your vessel needs to be pure. So try to drink lots of water. Try to take a sea salt bath if you can, just to clear that stagnant energy out, and try to meditate, because this is big. These are huge awakenings that are happening, huge level ups, huge codons being unlocked in your DNA. So take advantage of it. Yeah. Bing, beep, boop, boop, beep, beep. Layla. Oh my God, as I was telling you guys to meditate, and so the bottom of the deck here, it says, spend time alone in nature meditating about your desires and intentions. Ask the angels to help you gain a positive perspective. So, Layla, you got me on my knees, Layla. Begging, darling, please, Layla. And that is sung by... He sings the Tears in Heaven, Eric Clapton. So, beautiful. What else? What else do we got? Okay, let's do some of these. Oh, I have so many decks here. Let's see, okay, who's connecting? What's connecting? Whoa. As I'm looking at the flame on my, trying to do a little scrying while I'm doing this, Vesta comes through. Home. A little fiery redhead there. Your household situation is improving either through a move or a healthy change in the occupant. So I'm seeing somebody moving. I was seeing somebody moving or thinking of moving, but I'm definitely seeing somebody moving. And Vesta, and she's got all this yellow. Once again, yellow and orange. So this fiery, and another ashes. So somebody has somebody's ashes. It's prominent. I keep hearing ashes of love. I personally do not want to be cremated, but hey, if they do that, and I personally want my ashes all scattered together. I don't want anybody to hold on to my ashes. To me, I just don't want anybody holding on to that. I want them to be able to let me go. Right? That's just me. Is that me foreshadowing? I don't know. Possibly. So Vesta, the Roman goddess of home and hearth. Vesta is a fire goddess who brings warmth to households, both as temperature and emotion. In ancient Rome, a temple in her honor bore a flame that burned continually. So yes, I was talking about a flame, and as I was staring, in front of me is this flame right here, I pulled this card. So it's about lighting these candles. It's acknowledging these candles that have been lit. The Grateful Dead. Yeah, I want to be a tree. I already told my family that. They probably will forget. So if you guys know and you guys see them like talking about my funeral arrangements, remind them that I want to be a tree pod. I think I already am. I've already seen it happen. Like I've seen it that it did happen. So I'm going to be a tree pod and I'm going to be a beautiful tree. So it says, call upon Vesta if you want to make a positive change in your living situation. Yes, Vesta. Hey, Vesta. Somebody give me a megaphone. Somebody give me a megaphone. Vesta. Vesta. Help. Can you tell how desperate I am to make a positive situation in my living situation? Positive change. Yes, remind them, Stella. You know, you come talk to them. I have money in my savings for this, so. You are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. OMG. What did I just say? I said they're there. They're talking about the candles. They're telling you all that they're seeing. They want you to know, I'm seeing all this. I see that you did this for me. Thank you. The gratitude they have is infinite. But look at that beautiful card. Look at that. That right there. And then there's the ancestors with the wings surrounding you. And you feel them. They are there. They are here. And look at, once again, we got 2 elephants on the side representing the beautiful memories that we shared, because elephants never forget. And they're also about family, compassion. Then we've got 2 eagles on the side representing I see everything. And then we got 2 wolves talking about I will never leave you alone. We are a pack. 2 wolf packs. And then we've got the 2 cheetahs or pumas or lions or whatever the heck they are. We got a lot of that energy, the cat lion energy, fierce protectors. Like, we got you on all sides. And then finally we got Pachamama at the top. We got the moon and the earth and the sun all in alignment with this beautiful ancestor up the top, Mama, Pachamama. Whoa. Almost lost it there. That's beautiful. Thank you. It's saying thank you. Thank you for doing that for me. And then, okay, let's get to, I really like this deck. This is the Work Your Light Oracle Guidebook. Gifted to me by Tam, Mystical Magpie. Play. Have fun. Celebrate. Don't be so serious. Yeah, so sometimes when people pass away, we kind of have a hard time getting back into that playful mode. But look at her. She's in a champagne glass. She's looking like Katy Perry. I'm gonna hear me roar. You're gonna hear me roar. And there's a big carpet there, riding on a magic carpet ride. So I'm seeing like Aladdin. A whole new world. A new fantastic point of view. So a new point of view. I'm seeing the beautiful sun here that looks like an eye. That is the all-seeing eye. That is you manifesting things around you. Like, you are consciousness. You are everything. It's time to play. It's time to tap into that childlike nature. They're reminding you of that. So I'm definitely seeing somebody who, yeah, she looks like she's a belly dancer. And these beautiful mountains behind it. Definitely seeing this carpet. Something about this carpet. It's really showing me this carpet. The pattern on the carpet. So, something about a carpet. Don't be so serious. Oh, no. We are soulmates. I mean, I usually don't get a lot of profound messages for myself, but I understand that I have to embrace the messages that come through for me as well when I do these readings, and I have to honor my own ancestors and people that I love when I do these readings, because they come through too. And I just want to thank them. I really do. Oh, I love this. Oh my goodness. Leap, you go first. Oh no. Oh yes. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is Amy coming through. Because this is how, like, she kind of passed. But, leap. Jump. I was getting a lot of leaping, a lot of jumping. We got the kangaroo representing leaping and jumping. I'm seeing a lot of intuition, to trust your intuition. The universe will catch you. And this is telling me, I know what it's telling me personally, to take a leap of faith and jump into something that was presented to me. And this is like a beautiful confirmation, soulmate connection type of thing. And I love that she's on the top of the mountain again. It's almost like the Fool. This is like the Fool card. Like, take that leap of faith. The universe will catch you. And she's got this beautiful energy on her left hand. This is the receiving hand. So she's receiving all this information. And over here, she's giving. So I'm seeing like Reiki, like giving and receiving, receiving and giving. Give, receive, give. Help each other grow, help each other live. So beautiful. I'm just going to try to slow down now. I'm being guided to slow down. Oh my God, as I said, I'm being guided to slow down. Fill up your well. So, retreat, rest, refuel. So I'm definitely seeing a lot of roses, a lot of flowers again. I'm seeing a cactus. So maybe somebody, you know, when I see cactus, I think of Mexico. And I also think of the desert, as we were just talking about the desert stars. So I'm seeing the desert, a connection to the desert. I'm seeing these beautiful roses blooming. I'm seeing a lot of water. I'm seeing that she's cloaked in this beautiful iridescent dress, but it's rainbow color. So once again, wish fulfillment, promises fulfilled. She's holding the roses as she's presenting them to somebody like an offering. So this is definitely the ofrenda, the offering, the Dia De Los Muertos offering of flowers, of these beautiful gifts. She's got it in her hand, and she's like saying thank you. And I'm definitely seeing a lot of gratitude here, a lot of gratitude. Thank you for, you know, my ancestors. Thank you for these things. And now they want you to fill up your well. I think that's my sign to drink some water. Fill up your well. Rest and retreat. So that was coming through with the take a salt bath. They want you to get a sea salt bath, give yourself a mani-pedi, give yourself a massage, or get a massage. Like, treat yourself. You know, if you can't go out and do it for yourself at home. Like, treat yourself. I feel like, yeah, I feel like I want to go get a mani-pedi now. That's beautiful. Such a beautiful card. I feel like that's you guys. Whether you're male or female, that's like you, and you're very thankful and grateful for the blessings that have been bestowed upon you. And I think they're acknowledging that. They're acknowledging that the more grateful you are, the more we connect, the more that we can give you. And I was you know, I had a discussion with a family member, and they make up their own rules as they go along, right? You tell them something, and they said, I told you not to do that. And I said, what? Since when? They said, to, you know, whatever. It's always been known. And no, it's something that they just made up that day. And so, you know, just because a person gives you something doesn't give them the right to treat you like shit. I think that's the lesson that I was learning yesterday, was just because somebody offers you something, or lets you, let's take, for me, for example, my RV is parked on family property, and you know, sometimes you know, I have discussions with them that are difficult to have, and in the process of being grateful for the process, I kind of hold my tongue because I want to be grateful for what I've been given, but in the process I'm also not putting in healthy boundaries, and I'm allowing it to happen. So this is a reminder to, even though somebody's doing something for you, yes, you can be grateful, but you also don't have to allow them to let you treat you like shit. So it's a message for me, but it's also possibly a message for you. Okay, oh yeah, so I really love this deck. Now let's go to the Twin Flame deck, and then I want to do the, there's so many good decks, but I want imagery. I feel like I want imagery. I feel like I want you to see stuff. Empathic starseed, energetic sovereignty, absorbing what's not yours. What I was just talking about. Look at that. Mirror. I'm grateful for you. Thank you, Estrita Star, for staying here with me. Thank you. Love you. Happy Dia De Los Muertos. Okay, so we got the mirror here. So I'm seeing this, I just posted this today. I'm seeing the collective, or the twin flame collective, or soulmates mirroring each other. People that you're vibing with, you're mirroring each other. You're both going through similar experiences. You're both like taking leaps of faith. You're both starting new projects. Like, I feel like you guys are all like doing this, and it's beautiful, and you're meeting people that are mirrors of you, and it's beautiful because you've done so much soul work that when you look in the mirror, it's like, you're amazing. Like, I feel like I'm like looking in the mirror, like, you are amazing, and you are me, and I am you, and we are connected, and it's beautiful. So you're meeting like your mirror. I'm hearing that Justin Timberlake song. It's like you're a mirror, my mirror staring back at me. It couldn't get any clearer. You're standing right in front of me. Cracked open. Okay, I love this. Rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life. So I feel like a lot of you guys had hit that rock bottom, and you were cracked open, and that cracking of openness allowed light to come in. And I think when we pass away, when somebody passes away, we are hurt. We just, it opens up our heart in a whole different level than we've ever experienced. And so I feel like at that point, you know, this death process cracked you right open. Don't absorb what's not yours. Okay. More, what am I doing here? Oh yeah, let's do these. No, let's do these. Because I want imagery. And then I might think, ooh, popped out. Oh my god, a well! Again, so we got a well, talking about a well earlier. A well has been coming through a lot. There's a well. Well contains water, vital life force energy. And it says family wishes come true. So I love that this came through with the ancestry of Dia De Los Muertos, your family coming through, and wish fulfillment. So a lot of wishes were coming true. So I'm seeing a well. Well, what can I say? Looks like what goes around comes around, and everyone will have the final say. February. We had February coming through, so somebody born in February or something happened in February. So somebody coming through who had a connection to February. I'm also seeing Valentine's Day. I'm seeing wind. Somebody blowing. I'm almost seeing somebody smoking. Like they're blowing out. It's like you're a mirror. Oh, I have a whole nother deck of cards over here. Okay, let's just get some more messages. Here we go. A skull. I'm seeing a skull, so like a Dia de los Muertos possibly. And and it talks about hidden secrets. Hidden secrets, possibly family secrets, right? I'm hearing somebody took the secrets to the grave. Whoa. That flew out. A rooster? More stars! Success again. So if you guys watched my Halloween reading, you remember the very first card was the rooster card. I mean, was a success card. Here it is again. But anyways, it said rooster. So I'm hearing like somebody being woken up with a wake up call possibly. But this is somebody somebody that had passed away who possibly was a little bit arrogant or boastful, and you couldn't cross them. Like if you tried to cross them, they I don't want to say they're evil, but they can be very harsh. This could be a family member who has a lot of hidden secrets. They don't like people knowing too much. But I'm seeing the success coming through, because you're going to overcome those people in your life, and you're going to be able to move forward. And then I'm going to close it out with, where is my favorite deck? Oh, here it is. My favorite deck, the Oracle of E. I know a lot of people that were here, they got messages from their loved ones that came through, and woo! And I hope that somebody else got messages, or somebody that's watching this now. This is going to be replaying on YouTube, so hopefully the messages resonate for you guys as well. Musing right along. So you are a muse. Somebody was your muse. I feel like people pass away. We write beautiful things about people that we've lost. They are our muse. And I feel like you are the spirit world's muse. They're watching what you're doing, and they're really excited about it. It's the number 18, number 9, completion of a cycle. You are musing right along into success, right? Might as well write your acceptance speech. Your creative mojo is in rare form. Inspired ideas, brilliant schemes, and colossal plans are streaming in from every direction, courtesy of your inner muse. Get out a bucket and drink in the sweet nectar of inventiveness and fun. So I'm seeing a new project beginning. It's going to be abundant, because I'm seeing the number 8. It's going to be very powerful and very abundant. A oneness, coming together with somebody. Humanitarianism, something that'll help. So I feel like this union is going to help others. And I feel like that's what twin flames coming together. I don't like talking about twin flames in this reading, but I'm seeing like soulmates or soul partners coming together, and that connection helps others. I'm seeing like the power of more. Oh my God, number 34 again. We got this card in the last reading, picking up after yourself, and this is very interesting, because that was one of the arguments that I had with somebody recently, But number 34, number 7, truth, having faith that things are going to be successful, right? I'm seeing something happening in February and something happening in April. I was seeing that as well. The blame game is over. It's time to realize that the only person who can affect you in any way is you. Within your own mind is the answer to every question and the power to accomplish anything. Take charge, be accountable, and let's do this thing. Yes, so don't let other people bring you down. Don't let anything bring you down. You're musing right along into success. So I'm hearing emotional intelligence again. Emotional intelligence. So I think that's it. Oh wait, let's do one more of the heart ones and we're done. I always say I'm done, but then I'm not done. I hope that you guys got a beautiful message in this reading today. And look, we got playfulness again. So we got 2 playfulness cards talking about playing. Somebody who liked to play, whether this was a sport, whether this is gambling, whether this is video games. Somebody liked to play, or they were very playful. Because we did get somebody who had a dirty mind, like who was very playful and jokey, right? Very jokey. So I'm seeing that. Laughter is the best therapy. So they love to see you laugh, because it's the highest vibration that you can do is laugh. So I always tell people, when you're grieving, watch a funny movie and laugh, or remember the funny moments, because they want you to laugh, because that's how you connect with them. Have some fun together, and remember, love is the greatest healer. Beautiful. And more yellow. Lots of yellow. Playfulness. Oh, yellow. Okay. That was also a message for me. But that's beautiful. I'm happy. It's Dia De Los Muertos. I'm so grateful for my ancestors that have brought me this far. to here where I am today. I never thought that I would be here doing readings for you guys. Even as a little girl, it was never something I could imagine, because it was so far-fetched and out of reach. But little witchy Marcy at 9 years old is like, if she knew this is what I'm doing, she'd be super stoked. So honor your past, honor your ancestors, they got you here. Honor family members, even the ones that you don't get along with, because they're all here to teach you a lesson. Like I said, if it ain't a lesson, it's a blessing. If it's a blessing, it's a lesson, right? So thank you, ancestors. Thank you for those that have passed away. I remember you. Michael Joseph Christopher Kressig, I love you. Amy Nicole Harwick, I love you. Rachel Megan Montoya, I love you. Freddie Raymond Garner, I love you. My dad, Cornelio Lemus Mendoza, I love you. Adam Michael Goldstein, buddy, I love you. Rachel Megan Montoya, I said I love you. My grandparents, Rosa and Elazar, I love you. My friend Edgar Garcia, I love you. And I love you to any of you guys who have lost somebody, I honor them today. I bow to them in gratitude. Thank you for getting me here to this point. And I appreciate all of you. Namaste, everybody.